In the grand theatre of the natural world, few spectacles rival the African safari. For decades, two colossal contenders have vied for the crown of the ultimate safari destination: Kenya, the birthplace of the safari, and South Africa, the rainbow nation with a wild heart beneath its sophistication. Kenya is a vision of boundless, unfenced plains and timeless rhythms, the classic romance of Africa. South Africa offers a masterclass in wildlife management and accessibility, with breathtaking diversity and expertly orchestrated game drives. The perfect safari is a personal affair, shaped by your spirit of adventure. So let's embark on a friendly showdown between these two African giants to discover which one calls your name. At the heart of any safari is the wildlife, and both Kenya and South Africa deliver in spades. Kenya is synonymous with vast herds, wildebeest, zebra and elephants moving across endless plains, with unique species like the reticulated giraffe and Grevy's zebra. The Maasai Mara is a stage for epic predator-prey drama, while Amboseli's elephants march against the backdrop of Kilimanjaro. South Africa's private reserves, like Sabi Sand, offer intimate close-up encounters, especially with leopards and rhinos. Here, animals appear suddenly from the bush, and conservation efforts are front and center. Both countries boast spectacular bird life, from Kenya's flamingo-filled lakes to South Africa's martial eagles and lilac-breasted rollers. Kenya offers spectacle and scale. South Africa, a focused, in-depth documentary of the wild. The choice is between grand opera and intimate storytelling. The landscape shapes every safari, setting the tone for adventure and discovery before you even spot your first animal. The very ground beneath your feet, the horizon stretching endlessly or closing in with dense foliage, determines not just what you see, but how you see it. And here, Kenya and South Africa couldn't be more different. Their landscapes are like two sides of a coin, each beautiful, each wild, but each offering a completely distinct safari experience. Kenya is the queen of the classic savanna. Endless grasslands, acacia silhouettes, and epic skies that seem to go on forever. The Maasai Mara in particular is the very image that comes to mind when you picture Africa. Golden plains dotted with wildlife, dramatic sunsets, and the distant shapes of giraffes and elephants moving across the horizon. The openness means you spot game from afar, and the sense of space is exhilarating. Animals are visible for miles, and the anticipation builds as you watch herds of wildebeest or a pride of lions from a distance slowly drawing closer. But Kenya is more than just the Mara. Venture north to Samburu, and you'll find arid scrubland where unique species roam. Visit Lake Nakuru, where thousands of flamingos paint the water pink, or Amboseli, where elephants wade through swamps with the snow-capped peak of Kilimanjaro as their backdrop. Each region surprises with its own character and wildlife. South Africa, on the other hand, is defined by its dense bushveld, a mosaic of woodland and thicket where animals appear as if by magic. The bushveld is mysterious, its secrets hidden in the shadows, and every safari here feels like a treasure hunt. Every game drive is a lesson in bushcraft, reading tracks and listening for alarm calls. Guides become storytellers, interpreting the subtle signs left by animals, teaching you to look beyond the obvious and appreciate the art of tracking. The suspense is constant. Every bend could reveal a new drama. A flash of tawny fur, a sudden movement in the undergrowth, and suddenly you're face to face with a leopard or a pride of lions hidden just moments before. South Africa's diversity extends far beyond the bush. Towering mountains like the Drakensberg, the stark beauty of the Karoo semi-desert, and a dramatic coastline where you can watch whales breach. All these landscapes are within reach, making it possible to combine safari with mountain hikes or ocean adventures. Kenya's landscapes feel ancient and boundless, as if unchanged for millennia. South Africa's are varied, contained and beautifully managed, with private reserves offering a more curated, intimate experience. Each offers a unique stage for the wild, setting the scene for unforgettable encounters and memories that will last a lifetime. Whether you crave the vast openness of the savannah or the intrigue of the Bushveld, Africa's landscapes promise adventure at every turn. How you explore matters as much as where you go. The journey itself shapes your memories, your stories, and the way you connect with the wild. Every adventure is a choice of pace, of perspective, of how close you want to get to the heart of nature. In Kenya, the classic game drive reigns supreme. Minivans and rugged land cruisers crisscross the endless plains, their passengers scanning the horizon for movement. Here, you chase the drama of the savannah, lions on the hunt, elephants on the move, and the thunder of the Great Migration. The anticipation builds with every turn, every distant silhouette, as you become part of a living, breathing landscape. For a different vantage, the hot air balloon safari is a Kenyan icon. At dawn, you rise above the Mara, floating silently as the world awakens below. Herds of wildebeest and zebra stretch out beneath you, bathed in golden light. The experience is both serene and exhilarating, capped by a champagne breakfast wherever you touch down, a memory that lingers long after you return to Earth. Walking safaris in Kenya are rare, but when you find them, they offer a unique perspective. The cinematic view of the plains, the vastness of the landscape, and the sense of being a small part of something immense. These moments are unforgettable. You feel the pulse of the wild in every step, every breath. In South Africa, the safari experience is multifaceted and immersive. Open-sided Land Rovers bring you closer to the action, while expert guides share their knowledge and passion. As night falls, the adventure continues. Night drives reveal a hidden world where the spotlight catches the glint of eyes and the bush comes alive with nocturnal creatures. Tracking animals after dark is a thrill like no other. Walking safaris here are a true highlight. Guided by skilled rangers, you step quietly through the bush, learning to move with the rhythm of nature. Every sound, every scent, every track tells a story. The experience is safe, deeply personal, and connects you to the land in a way that no vehicle ever could. On foot, you learn to read the language of the wild, identifying tracks, noticing subtle signs, and appreciating the small wonders that are often missed from a vehicle. The bush reveals its secrets slowly, rewarding patience and curiosity. South Africa's variety is its strength. From classic game drives to intimate walks and thrilling night excursions, each mode of exploration offers a new layer of discovery. The diversity of experiences means every day brings something different, a deeper, more detailed adventure that stays with you. So, how do you take your adventure? Do you crave Kenya's sweeping vistas and epic migrations, or South Africa's immersive multi-sensory journeys? The choice is yours, and every path leads to a story worth telling. Where you sleep shapes your safari, and both countries offer everything from rustic to opulent. Kenya is famed for its tented camps, canvas palaces with real beds, hot showers, and the sounds of the wild just outside. The experience is authentic and romantic, with communal campfires and a classic out-of-Africa feel. Kenya's lodges range from family-friendly to exclusive, like Giraffe Manor, where breakfast is shared with giraffes. South Africa is the master of the luxury lodge. Boutique hotels in the bush with private pools, gourmet cuisine, and world-class service. The emphasis is on exclusivity and indulgence, blending untamed nature with sophisticated comfort. Watch elephants from your plunge pool, gin and tonic in hand. Kenya offers classic romance, South Africa, polished luxury. Which country feels wilder? It depends on your definition. Kenya's vast, unfenced spaces and the raw spectacle of the Great Migration feel primordial and untamed. The adventure is real. Rough roads, ancient landscapes, and a sense of being a guest in the animals' world. South Africa is more managed, with fenced reserves and excellent infrastructure, but the wildlife encounters are intense and up close. The high density of game and expert guides mean you're almost guaranteed the big five. Kenya's wildness is epic in scale. South Africa's is concentrated and thrilling. One is a sweeping epic, the other a high-definition thriller. Both deliver the wild, but in very different ways. The choice is yours. Timing and planning are key to a great safari. Knowing when to visit and what to expect can make all the difference between a good trip and an extraordinary adventure. Africa's seasons shape the wildlife experience, so it's important to match your travel dates with your dream sightings and comfort level. In Kenya, the world-famous Great Migration peaks from July to October. This is the dry season when grasses are low and animals gather around shrinking water sources, making for spectacular game viewing and dramatic river crossings. It's the best time to witness huge herds of wildebeest and zebra and predators on the hunt. The green seasons from November to May transform the landscape into a lush paradise. You'll find fewer crowds, lower prices, and vibrant scenery. However, some tracks can become muddy and impassable, so a sturdy 4x4 is a must. Birdwatchers will love this time as migratory species arrive and the bush comes alive with colour. Kenya's safari circuit is well-trodden and welcoming to travellers. Visas are straightforward to obtain for most nationalities, and many lodges cater to international guests. However, malaria precautions are essential. Consult your doctor before you go and pack insect repellent and long sleeves for evenings. Embrace the Maasai culture. Don't miss a chance to meet local communities, learn about their traditions, and enjoy vibrant dances. And prepare for bumpy rides on rough tracks, often called the African massage. It's all part of the adventure and adds to the authenticity of your journey. South Africa's prime safari season runs from May to September. These dry, mild months offer excellent wildlife viewing as animals gather at waterholes and the bush thins out. Most major parks, like Kruger, are malaria-free during this time, making it a great choice for families. Summer, from October to April, brings hot, wet weather. While game viewing can be trickier, it's a paradise for birdwatchers and those hoping to see newborn animals. The landscape is lush and green, and the air is filled with bird song and new life. South Africa is ideal for first-timers. The infrastructure is superb, with well-maintained roads and plenty of self-drive options. Visa rules are simple for many visitors, and you'll find a wide range of accommodation, from luxury lodges to family-friendly camps. Safety is excellent in the reserves, and South Africa makes it easy to combine your safari with city breaks in Cape Town, wine tasting in the winelands, or scenic coastal drives along the garden route. There's something for everyone, whether you're seeking adventure or relaxation. Do your research, pack smart, and know before you go. With the right timing and preparation, your African safari will be an unforgettable journey filled with breathtaking moments and lifelong memories. What truly defines the safari experience? For Kenya, it's timelessness and romance, a sense of being part of an ancient story. The memory is of scale, a million hooves, Maasai warriors, and nature's raw power. Kenya gets under your skin, wild and soulful. South Africa's magic is intensity and perfection, close encounters, expert guides, and seamless luxury. The thrill is in the details: a leopard's whiskers, an elephant's gaze, a lion's roar at midnight. South Africa is a masterclass in safari, blending wilderness with refinement. Both leave you changed with memories as vivid as the African sun. So, Kenya or South Africa? There's no outright winner, only what's right for you. Kenya is the classic epic, South Africa the polished, high-definition adventure. But why choose? Take inspiration from the fearless honey badger. Go everywhere. Start with Kenya's sweeping plains, then head south for South Africa's intricate details, or vice versa. The order matters less than the spirit of adventure. The world is vast, life is short, and there's too much wild beauty to limit yourself. Be a honey badger. Go everywhere. If you enjoyed this adventure, give us a thumbs up, share with your fellow explorers, and don't forget to subscribe for more guides and wild journeys ahead.